Hi to everyone. It's absolutely clear that in 21st century you need to learn some new things, some new information, because information getting old like every hour, and you need to learn every day and you need to apply those knowledges to your life immediately. But there's tons of online courses and schools, and how to find the proper one, how to find the correct one. This is a big question. We spend a lot of time, money, and efforts to get the information for this review, and today we want to share with you a young project but very perspective. Today we're going to talk about Udacity.
Hi to everyone! Online courses have already become a great alternative to modern education. Now, thanks to the internet, you can, without leaving your monitor, learn from the lectures of such outstanding universities as Harvard or Stanford. Today we will speak about a relatively young and very interesting service. In late 2013, the company ditched university-style classes and began offering online professional training courses that professionals could use to enhance their careers. Since then, Udacity has built a small but eclectic collection of courses well-suited for computer science and programming, partnered with several universities to create online credit courses, and launched 5 programs it calls Nanodegrees, tailored to the employment needs of corporate partners such as AT&T, Google, and Salesforce. The first thing you notice after the first launch of the program is its first-class style. Everything looks minimalist and stylish, in the spirit of iOS 7. No overloaded interfaces and unnecessary design delights. All transition between controls or educational lectures are accompanied by pleasant animations, and all the few elements are exactly where you expect them to see. The app's design is definitely worthy of praise. Before you start taking a course, you will be prompted to register inside Udacity. This happens quickly and is no different from the standard procedure. Sign up, confirm your account, and go. Without exception, all courses are free, have a description and a teaser, and are divided into several lessons. Each lesson in turn consists of 10 to 15 thematic videos. At the end of each of them, the program will notify you how close you are to completing a particular activity. What's especially nice is that you're not tied to the internet. Going on the road? Just download some lessons and don't waste your time. As with Khan Academy, Udacity organizes and creates course materials, but as its programs are developed hand-in-hand with corporate sponsors, Udacity claims its credentials are created and recognized by industry leaders to advance your career. This remains to be seen, but credentials are more expensive than offerings from Coursera and edX, both of which cater to similar demographics, tech-savvy adult learners. While the Udacity course content is free to review, students will be required to pay for proof of enrollment verified certifications. Udacity offers both standalone courses and timed programs, Nanodegrees. Free lessons are about privacy, no personal feedback or a sense of community. Paid offerings, courses and Nanodegrees, include standardized feedback from Udacity trainers as well as verified graduation certificates. Given the youth of the programs, it is still too early to say whether these powers will affect potential employers. I appreciated Udacity by enrolling in a self-paced course and earning my Nanodegree degree. My point of view is determined by my background in technical journalism and my experience as a student, teacher and administrator in a traditional higher education institution. But I aim to just focus on how successful Udacity is as an adult learning platform. Calling Udacity classes online courses is somewhat misleading. Udacity courses have online education features including discussion forums, machine evaluations, and, of course, video micro-lectures. However, unlike the online course at my school, Udacity is open to anyone interested in this course, which means broad participation, sort of a mixed package of discussion forums. Moreover, if I take a class developed by AT&T for its potential employees, it is unclear if these credentials will be of a value to, for example, Twitter's HR department. You can browse the Udacity catalog of courses by category, skill level, and sponsor. Filtering by category reveals the strengths and weaknesses of the platform. Although there were about 24 courses respectively for software development and web development, Udacity offers only 3 non-technical courses and only a few courses on development for Android and iOS. I estimate that there were a total of 60 classes available, of which about a dozen were tagged in more than one category. Sorting by skill level shows that the platform is suitable for intermediate learners. 36 courses are listed as intermediate, while the rest are roughly divided into tech beginners, beginners, and advanced. Despite Udacity's breadth of partnerships, with the exception of a half a dozen offerings from Google, it looks like most companies, including big companies like Facebook, Twitter, and Nvidia, have yet to move beyond the single course. With that said, I am skeptical about the results from filtering by sponsor built by. For example, checking the box for 23andMe listed courses from Zipfian, Hack Reactor, San Jose State University, and others. It's worth noting that 2 universities have courses listed in Udacity. Georgia Tech has its own category for classes related to its undergraduate in computer science, and San Jose State University is listed as a sponsor for an introduction to a Java programming class. Design of Everyday Things. I started with an auditing for beginners entitled An Introduction to the Design of Everyday Things. I chose this class because it would allow me to evaluate a free, non-sponsored course. However, even the name of the class promotes the book by the lead instructor, Don Norman. The course is designed for self-study and is designed for 2 weeks and about 6 hours of work per week. From my testing, I suspect that an active participant can complete it in significantly less time. The course consists of 3 lessons and a final project. Each lesson includes instructional videos and coursework exercises. There are aspects of Udacity's approach to online education that I find commendable. Udacity rightfully recognized that education is not an isolated event in a person's life, but an ongoing and cumulative process, Nanodegree in particular, and I suspect readers of PC Mac how to quickly get new work-related skills in their free time and for a penny. For motivated learners, especially those with an interest in computer programming or computer science, Udacity's small but growing portfolio of professional courses is essential. Udacity will be of interest to you if you are into the exact sciences. Courses on programming languages, cryptography, robotics, physics will not leave you indifferent. The application turned out to be convenient and beautiful. The service is developing, and the lack of a variety of educational material will definitely not be a long-term problem. Well, we gather our will into a fist, download the application, and begin to improve. What do you think about online education? Do you already use any of these services? Nice user-friendly application, free lectures, offline training, interactivity, narrow profile, lack of variety educational material.